So, ladies and gentlemen, while I was taking a break, a woman approached me purporting to be the organizer of this fair and claimed that it is not open to the public, meaning us. And she asked us to leave. But then I said, well, this is public property. Aren't we allowed to walk through here? And she said, yes, you can walk through here, but you can walk through here walking out. So it's not clear to me, ladies and gentlemen, whether she's pulling a power trip, because we have been to numerous festivals, including the Berkeley Festival, where everyone understands that we have freedom of speech in the United States. So we are freedom of movement, freedom of assembly in all open and public spaces. There was no admission. There were no signs saying that we were prohibited from being here. So we are exercising our First Amendment rights here at the Bearpaw Festival, where the organizer approached me very angry and kept insisting that she was being as polite as she could be. But her polite request that we leave, she implied, was mandatory. She said this is a family event, somehow as if what we're doing is not consistent with a family event. We did run into criticism up the hill when we were out on the at the intersection. Some people were saying kids should not be seeing this. And David Atkinson said if kids are old enough to be cut, they are old enough to know about it. So we're here at the Bearpaw Festival. And yes, we do bring necessary education to the streets of America, ladies and gentlemen. If children are old enough to be cut, they are old enough to know that it happened to them. Americans want to hide it from their sons. And we're here to say you cannot hide it from your sons. We won't let you. We won't let you hide it from your sons, America. Did we lose Trina?
Guys, I'm just curious why I'm seeing these everywhere all of a sudden. Did something change? Is something happening?
No, we're on tour in Alaska.
Yeah, we travel the country. Okay. Yeah, I'm totally with you. I'm just curious why I'm seeing it everywhere.
Thank you.
Excellent. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Man says he's totally with us. He's seen it everywhere. Yeah, we were on the news today in Alaska, ladies and gentlemen. We have marched through numerous fairs over the years without being told that it's not allowed. So a woman did approach us about 15 minutes ago, very adamant that she was the organizer and this was a family event that we were not welcome at. Now, she might not like it. That's a different thing than whether we are violating a law of some sort. But there were no signs saying no admittance. There was no admission fee required. So it appears to be an open to the public event. Where is she?
Right there.
Brandon, Elizabeth, Glenda, Marie, Caitlin, Peter, welcome to the Bearpaw Festival, where an angry official marched off for reinforcements of some type. We do not believe that we are breaking the law. We believe that we are exercising our First Amendment rights. Should we walk down this aisle then? But she was very angry and kept insisting this was a family event, implying that her objection to us being here had something to do with the family-friendly nature of this event. But we are family-friendly too. We are here to make families more friendly and more safe for the boys. Girls are already protected. Girls are protected by federal law. Boys should be protected also, ladies and gentlemen.
Why is it a problem to have boys who are I thought most boys get circumcised. I don't understand. If it's the women getting circumcised, it's a problem. I don't understand why. I'm not sure what.
Matt, we have lost Alana now. I'm not sure where she's gone. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. I know absolutely nothing about this. Okay.
Are you?
Can we get a picture of you guys?
Harold, Graham. We're live on Facebook. Two local men have approached us and are posing with our signs. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us here on Facebook on Bloodstainedmen. Our 65,000 followers, many of them will see you. Thank you for joining us. Do you want to tell us your first names? Well, thank you for joining us and holding our signs. We appreciate the support.
So it's kind of like appropriate. They'll be able to do it, but they shouldn't make that decision.
Paul, welcome. Should we move along, Matt? Trina, we're going to move along. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brother K reporting live from Eagle River, Alaska, where our main crew is up at the intersection that we had scheduled, but by happenstance, our intersection is adjacent to a local annual fair called the Bearpaw Festival. And so we have walked down here exercising our First Amendment rights, which we've done. I've marched through the Berkeley 4th of July fair. Got a lot of support there. And you saw a few moments ago, a couple of local men got in the picture and on the live. Matt, let's make sure we haven't lost our other members. Everett Bickley is watching. This is Brother K reporting live from Eagle River, the Bearpaw Festival, where a woman about 25 minutes ago, claiming that she was the organizer, told us that we could not walk through this festival except to walk out. We could walk our way out. You want to say that again? You want to say it louder? Say it louder, bro. Say it louder for our 65,000 viewers. You know what I say to people who say that? I say, get a conscience. I say, get a conscience. That's what I say. Get a conscience. Barb Bear, welcome. Yes, so we do have 65,000 followers on Bloodstainedmen. Thank you for being here with us.
You're young. How's your dad?
I don't know, we don't talk that much.
Oh. You know what? Even though you don't talk to your dad, I saw him one time, and I
That also makes it more likely. You were recording them live.
Matt, we got another row off to the right. Maybe a couple of them. Oh, it keeps on going, doesn't it? Did we lose Trina again? Dennis, welcome. Thank you, Barb. Oh, hello. So we're gonna head on down this way now.
Okay.
Because there's so much more to explore.
I bought one of those things for my sister. Opened up her phone. Now we back and forth.
How many boys die a year from STDs?
So 70% of men on Earth.
I'm sorry, I'm getting that. Just step outside the green barricade.
Okay.
What green barricade?
I don't disagree with what you
What
said.
barricade? What barricade are you talking about?
Green barricade, so you have to take a second.
I don't see a barricade. What? Where's the barricade?
They're right there, so right on the other side of the ATM. See that giant ATM banner? Impossible to miss. Right behind the giant junkie booth.
And what is the barricade?
What's that?
What is the barricade?
It's my area.
This what?
It's my area for this vendor. So you need to just step outside that barricade. Like I said, I don't disagree with what you're doing, but you can't be in here. You can step outside the barricades and do it right at the entrance. Okay? But you can't be in here.
Says who?
It says me.
Under what law?
What's that?
Under what law?
Under the law that this is private property. So
It does.
I need
This does not appear to be private property.
you need to step out. Thank you.
This does not appear to be private property. Can you identify yourself,
Yes,
please?
my name is Mike. I'm the owner of Alaska Markets and Events.
Where is?
Pickle Investments.
Privately owned,
Privately owned, yes.
not rented.
Correct.
Privately owned.
Privately owned. Even if it was to be rented, then it would be under a lease, which makes it private as well.
The point I'm making is that out there is a public road.
Yes, that's what I'm
And
asking.
so,
You step perfectly. Perfectly.
Okay.
Right on the public road. That's what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Okay, you step on the public space.
we are technically off the road, so this could technically be private property.
What is this normally? What are we? We're standing on a parking lot or street? What is
You're
this?
standing at private property owned by Pickle Investments, like I just said.
Yes,
By who?
Is this
Pickle
private
Investments.
property?
I don't know how many times I can repeat the same thing. We're talking.
Well, we're look. Listen. In our job, we're used to people bullshitting us and chasing us off. So do you understand?
I asked you to leave. I just asked you to step outside the
Well, you
barricade.
are chasing us off because we're looking at the food. We might want to get something.
That's fine. Without the protest, sure, you can do that. But with the signage, it has to be outside the barricades.
Well,
I second that as a vendor here with lots of kids. I don't think it's appropriate.
That has
all
not,
right. Now that's a different issue. You see what he's now said.
You're looking for an argument. It's all you're doing at this point.
I'm not looking for an argument. We are American citizens exercising our First Amendment rights. We have walked through. We
and all I'm doing is asking you.
We have walked-
I love that you have freedom. I love that you can protest. I respect your right to protest, but you need to do it outside the barricade.
we have walked through numerous street fairs around the country
You're welcome on the street, sir. As you just stated, street fair, so you're welcome on the street, sir.
because he brought in what is apparently.
Arguing, sir, at this point.
I'm not.
I've asked you very kindly to step outside on the street. That's all.
What does kindly have to do with it?
I've just asked you to step outside.
What if you didn't ask kindly? What would that bit look like?
I have no idea what that would look like because I'm asking you kindly, sir. Just please
But
step
why
outside.
do you emphasize the kindly as if you have something else you would like to do or want to
Very
do?
aggressive, sir.
Aggressive standing here?
Absolutely.
Asking questions is aggressive?
Holding a camera like this, inches.
I was live when you stepped in front of me.
Please step outside.
I was live when you stepped in front of me. We were live on Facebook with 65,000 followers.
That's great. $5,000 can watch you on the street, sir.
So we're not allowed to look for food.
You can without your signage, sir. Yes, absolutely.
he's not carrying any signage, so.
Yeah, I don't have a
you
sign.
can't-
Technically, I can ask anybody to leave that I would like. Are you going to need I'm trying to do it politely and nicely without having to escalate. Okay? Escalate would be getting law enforcement here to.
We're not afraid of law enforcement. We have a very good relationship with law enforcement.
Because you are trespassing at this point.
we
You
have
are
a-
asked to leave, which is a violation of the law at that point.
Why are you so upset?
I'm not upset. I've asked you to step outside the barricade.
Well, you're upset in the sense that you're acting as if my questions are irrational.
No. I'm answering your questions in the tone that you are asking them, sir.
So what is the use of this property when it's not being used for the festival?
Whatever the property owner would like, sir.
That's evasive.
Can you answer the question? I mean, it's an honest question. Can you answer the
Why
question?
are we debating? You
you
said
an-
you're welcome
can
on
you
the
answer
street.
the question
You said you like to walk on the street. The street's right out there.
Can you
right
answer the
outside,
question?
right outside the
Can you
barricade.
answer
I'll
the
be
question?
that. All you guys are looking for is an argument.
I'm asking a question. Can you answer the question?
Support your cause.
What?
But all I ask is that you step outside the barricade.
What is this property used for when it's not being used
I've
for?
asked you to step outside the barricade, sir.
This appears to be a parking
You're
lot.
refusing to answer any of my questions.
I'm not going to continue to answer your questions. I've asked you to listen.
It's a legitimate question. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing today?
All right. How are you doing?
Good.
We're exercising our First Amendment rights, and we want to make sure that we're not just being chased off arbitrarily.
I am all about it, my man. That's part of our gig here is make sure you guys can do it as safely and as professionally as possible, fair?
Right.
So, who was kind of leading the show?
That's me.
You. All right, so when you go into problems, you're going to counter protest any issues. It's kind of a different one. Here's my card. Okay. I'm working all today until about 2 a.m.
Sergeant Fry, okay, great.
I'm working until about 2 a.m. so I can help you guys out. So
By the way, we will be protesting in Anchorage tomorrow.
awesome.
I'm
not sure the location.
Yeah.
You guys seem to know the rules pretty well, so just don't be listening for me. We've had a number of people getting struck by cars, and I don't want to see that.
Yeah, we're
Like downtown or the overpass, or just
We've been in 5 other places in Anchorage already, so
yeah,
I'm not
this is
sure.
my first time seeing this.
yeah, we started a week ago.
Oh,
Actually, there was a big write-up in the news today about us.
yeah, I'm local here, so first time I saw you guys was in that corner over there.
Did you stop and talk to them?
No, I was on the way home. I had to get changed.
Okay. Okay.
So, obviously, we're coming into an issue with the employees here. What can I do to help you guys facilitate that so there's less cars?
Well,
We're watching on the street.
doing what we do over the years, we have, from what we saw of this festival, it's consistent. It's consistent with the festivals that we've.
I'm weird with people behind me. Can we just move over here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Couple years in the Marines.
So we are talking to Sergeant Jesse Fry, ladies and gentlemen. Over the years, festivals that charge admission or have blockades, we didn't run into any of that. We've marched in numerous marched through numerous street festivals like this one. So, no, he's from Pennsylvania, she's from Detroit, I'm from California, and you saw our people up on the.
Oh, you guys work the Marines up there?
No, we're the same group.
Yeah, we're.
All from different states.
She's from Oregon.
We have a couple of people.
Or Washington
from the
State.
Peninsula. We have a couple of Alaska natives who've come out to join us.
We don't usually. Alaska's so far away.
Right?
The map. Usually our protesters are local,
Right.
so it's like Jeff down the road.
Right.
So let me give you a disclaimer for all of this. All right, I'm in uniform. I can make no political statements. I can't disagree or agree with you. My whole goal is to facilitate your guys' free speech. Also, to coordinate with these people so there is less conflict. Right? Because you guys are not that group. You're not the group that's out there creating problems.
Right.
You're getting your message out.
Right.
So we got 2 calls now, one for a coordinator of this event, one for a coordinator of that event. And
Well, it's 2 different events.
Well, so this parking lot is run by the merchant here, I guess. That's why it's all the booths. And the Chamber of Commerce are those 2. And they run that portion.
Oh, so that's the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, the vest.
Yeah.
They go to the Chamber of Commerce.
So if that's rented out by the Chamber of Commerce, then it's technically still public property.
Correct. And that's why I'm not kicking you out.
I appreciate that.
Like if I had any legal authority to do so, it would be very different. That's why we're having a conversation.
Right.
Because again, my whole goal here.
Right.
you
Facilitate it,
guys
make
can
sure
do-
that we do what we can do and everybody's happy.
So I mean, like, I deployed. I was in the military for 6 years. This is awesome.
Thank you.
The greatest thing we can do,
Yeah.
especially, is
Yeah.
our opinions.
Let me follow through with what I was trying to explain to you. Was that
Let's get a picture.
is that, and you see, I mean, people love to take pictures with us, but and now I lost my train of thought. But it was the point. I'll come back to it as we're talking.
So, I guess my question, because that corner of
Oh yeah. Let me say this. Yeah, we have marched through numerous street festivals like this. Without objection, without obstacles, without the people calling the cops on us.
And that's
And people love to call the cops on us too.
protesters in general. And the reality is that's why you guys are talking to a sergeant. I don't have a cage in my car. I don't arrest people. I'm really just a facilitator for my guys. And I have a little more capability to make things happen for you. If you
Sure.
So you also got to realize where we are at now in Eagle River, Alaska. We've had one guy protest before. You guys you guys are the oddity. You're a new thing. So our locals don't know how to deal with that. I'm not really at cameras. Sorry. It's just. I'm sure it's a normal
Second
angle. It looks
protester
really close to my
ever.
face. That I know of.
It's only so the microphone picks you
Oh,
up.
no, you're good. So it's not very common here, right? So it isn't like other places where you walk through and you guys are the 20th protest and not below, right? You guys are a relatively novel and new thing. So a lot of people just don't know how to do it. Right. And that's why we're here tonight.
Yeah.
So,
All right. What can we do to expedite an efficient use of your time without unnecessary explanations, but to continue to exercise our First Amendment rights? What can we do right now?
super happy if you guys were to move to a public street. Not into the street, in the sidewalk. That's what the coordinators would like, and that would make them.
Well, then let me rephrase it. What can we do legally that you will not feel obliged to interfere with us?
You're doing everything totally fine. I have no legal authority to stop you. At any point in time, you guys wanted to walk away right now, you are free to.
No. We have cops in our movement. I mean, we are a family. We're a family
You
movement.
guys are not some. That's why, like, if ever comes to these things, I always bring at least one other guy. I told my two guys to go away because I don't feel like I'm threatened at all.
Right.
So
Right. In fact, he's ex-law enforcement.
Not law enforcement, but first responders. Fighting EMS for 15 years. So.
second responders.
Hey.
Give you a little tap.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We,
We can't make fun of each other, right? I don't know what to do.
You know, we usually offer all the firefighters that come out a bumper sticker to put on the police chief's car. And we offer all the law enforcement a bumper sticker to put on the fire chief's
He's talking
car.
about the people to stop and talk to us.
You were Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
What part?
Erie.
So I was outside Mechanicsville for 2 years.
Okay.
Is that close?
Not
Okay.
anywhere near, but
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the area, so.
Okay. I'm not super familiar with Pennsylvania. I was there for a little bit, but it was far north Pennsylvania.
So, Matt, I clarified my question to Sergeant Fry. What can we do right now legally that he will not feel obliged to interfere or?
You guys are totally welcome to do whatever you would like to do as long as you continue to do exactly what you're doing. Peaceful protest is the greatest thing ever.
Well, he was telling us that we can't walk down these avenues.
He was telling us we can't be in this parking lot because this is private property. So I'd like to clarify that.
So I would have to look into a couple things to be certain. I wouldn't take police action without knowing a whole lot more. With this is private property. Without knowing that for certain, I wouldn't take that action.
Sergeant Fry, this is what the point I wanted to make. We've been doing this since 2012. Over the years, as a cop, you've seen it too. People like to bluff, BS, and bully. And so one accused me of, because I was trying to figure it out, he accused me of being aggressive in my questions. And I said, my questions aren't aggressive. I just want to know where we stand.
So the only thing I would think would kind of throw people off, since the microphone, you're probably doing this.
Yep.
If you're doing this and you're not used to being on camera, it really makes.
Oh, that's only when people come up and talk to us. I'm not approaching.
And those guys.
I'm
You
not.
guys have not shown-
Right. I'm not approaching people to interview them at the festival.
So, like I said, this is not.
So as far as you're concerned, we can go on our way doing what we're doing,
100%.
and you'll tell them that.
I will go and do a lot of research and see if they have any legal standing to stand on. I would need to pull a lot of information to see if this is private property. I would actually probably consider
He would, in our opinion, he was very evasive in his answers to a lot of our
I'm doing
questions.
the same thing right now, but being straight up, I don't know. Before I do anything, I would look into it.
I can guarantee you by the time you're done figuring that out, we're going to be moving on anyway. So.
Yeah, I agree. So I guess what they would like to see happen is you guys just move to either end of the barricades.
Right.
Is that an option?
Not if you're not going to order it.
Respectfully, no.
Respectfully, no.
No, I told them I would ask. right? And you can always ask. So
We don't want a confrontation with the cops, but anything short of that, we are peacefully exercising our First Amendment rights.
you said you're doing one in Anchorage tomorrow.
Yeah, but I don't. Can you? And we're also going to go to. We're talking about going to the street fair tomorrow night with the what's his name, the rap.
Oh, gotcha.
There's a rap concert.
Okay, 32nd. Okay, so you're going to be on the corner. That's a really good spot.
Yeah,
That's a super good spot.
that's why we picked it.
Tons of publicity. It's actually relatively safe. You're probably not going to get by a car or like that.
That's why we picked it.
We've got a spike in people get hit by vehicles recently, so we're kind of dealing with that right now. So, flip side of that, is there anything I can do for you guys?
No, I really appreciate your integrity and honesty with us.
No reason not to. You guys have been super cool. I do appreciate that. Maybe off camera, so you don't give this public information. Or it's up to you. Would I be able to get your phone number?
Yeah.
So we can coordinate that for tomorrow?
Yes.
I'll be working tomorrow, and if I can just get with you guys.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to sign off. This has been Bloodstainedmen's live coverage from the Bearpaw Festival, where we have met Sergeant Jesse Fry, who has really, as we found over the years, Bloodstained Men, we value our relationship with law enforcement because we have cops in our movement, cop families in our movement, ladies and gentlemen. So I will sign off, and I will see you tomorrow morning from Anchorage, Alaska. Tomorrow is the final day of the 8-day Alaska Circumcision Crisis Protest. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.